Peace, what's good? What's good? Peace 16. Block boy, what's good with you? Ellie Allen. Alright. I know this is a Friday and not too many people home. Everybody catching happy hour and yeah. Trying to figure that out for myself. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, between time, we still gotta do what we gotta do. Alright. Peace to the Sirius Mindz family. Alright. I hear you, Quan. For real. Alright. Shout out to Quan S. Shout out to Queen Scott. Shout out to Johnny Taylor. Alright. LaShawn Thomas. Block Boy. Everybody that support the platform. Alright, tonight's show definitely brought to you by Womb Evolution Power Weekend Intensive. Alright, upgrading and shifting the womb power of melanated women worldwide. Experience the Womb Evolution Program live May 4th and 5th in Atlanta. It's at the Core Total Body Spa, 2857 Main Street in East Point, Georgia. Check out the website for prices. No payments at the doors. www.melanatedimmortals.com. Melanatedimmortals.com. Alright, melanatedimmortals.com is the website. Check it out, y'all. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm rocking my red warrior colors, the red and the black. Alright. Native. I'm getting my Lomachenko on tonight, so yeah. I'm gonna be in Philly tomorrow, so I might rent a car and go over and check out Clarissa Shields. Y'all don't know who Clarissa Shields is. 16, can you help me out? I really like to kind of educate them on who Clarissa Shields is. If we could just put a link, we can like, y'all got to keep in mind on May 8th. All right, May 8th. Let me get some announcements out the way. May 8th. Oh, man. So who donated $1? Let me shout them out, man. Who's that? 16. Let me know who that was, because that's, thank you very much, man. That shows like, yeah, commitment there. Somebody donated $1, which is, that's bomb to me. So it's like, sometimes brothers and sisters, that's all they have. You understand what I'm saying? That hat is fresh. Thanks, Johnny Action. It is. Hey, it's Malika. How are you, Malika? Native. Yes, dope. I think this brother is out of, oh man, he is out of New Orleans. That makes these, I believe. But check this out, man. Nicholas Brooklyn is hosting Soleil. Of course, I'm the one that's going to host. It's in Brooklyn, Saturday, July 20th, 2019, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in person, and it's going to be live streamed if you can't get there. Nourishing the Goddess, an offering of sacred medicine. Soleil in Brooklyn, July 20th. All right. Hosted by Professor Griff of Public Enemy, that's yours truly, at Nicholas Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York. All right, go to www.iamsoleil.com. www.iamsoleil.com. Register right now All right, y'all know Nicholas Brooklyn ain't that daggone big. It's only gonna fit about 80 people. So go there right now. All right, make it a trip. Put husband in the car. Say, yo, we going to New York. All right. All right. So www.iamsoleil.com. For bookings, call 404. I think that's the wrong number, dude. For bookings, call 678-557-2919. I gotta send him a message. That's the wrong phone number you got on there. But call me. Or just go to Soleil's site, www.iamsoleil.com. Alright. Go to Instagram at Miss Soleil, MRSSOLE. Brooklyn, July 20th, pardon me. Alright, Nicholas Brooklyn. Soleil teaching. Yeah, Clarissa Shields, the boxer, yeah. Nicholas Brooklyn, Soleil, Nourishing the Goddess, an offering of sacred medicine. Get your tickets right now. And of course, y'all know May 8th. All right, Soleil is going to be speaking at Go Vegetarian restaurant here in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, that's selling out real quick. So if y'all here in the ATL, give me a call at 678-557-2919. Go Vegetarian May 8th. Soleil, and of course, June 22nd, we're going to be in Kansas City, Missouri. All right, Kansas City, Missouri. That's the Hip Hop is Green. All right, Soleil, can you send me the information on that real quick? Send me the information. Send me the info on the June 22nd gig in KC. All right. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. I think that's a cool way to kind of morph into other stuff. I will be in Philly, y'all, tomorrow, 3:00 at my man's spot, Uncle Bobby's. And then Sunday I'll be at Black and Nobel. All right. Black and Nobel. Y'all heard me at Black and Nobel before. That's when I dropped that piece on Will Smith. So, yeah. Meet, greet, and eat. All right, Sunday, April 14th at Black and Nobel. Time, all they put was to be announced. But if y'all there about 3, that's what time I'm going to be there. I ain't talking long, so y'all hit me up. Food by Dr. Sabi's former chef. All right, he's going to be in the spot, Mr. G. All right, it's going to be filmed by Mr. G, pardon me, at Dr. Sabi's books. All right, so Alkaline Gourmet filmed by Mr. G. All right, hold on for a second. I just got the flyer from Soleil. The history of hip hop. All right, breakfast, performances, workshops, Kansas City vendors. Make sure y'all pay attention. The Solar Summit and Green Goddess Dinner, plant-based block party of celebrating the feminine forces of hip hop. 10th anniversary of hip hop is green. Hip hop is green. Y'all gonna make it happen all the way in Kansas City. I'm speaking, and Soleil is speaking, and she's doing, of course, her talk, and she's performing. All right, so yeah, fundraiser for the 10th Element tour. All right, of this particular thing that they're putting down. So let's make it happen in Kansas City, y'all. All right, shout out to Carrie A. Thanks for tuning in as always. Really appreciate you. Tonight we're going to talk about a couple of different things. Of course, we're going to talk about Julian Assange. And tonight, we're just going to do an introduction to the Frontline and Covert action, as I promised months ago. All right, what better time to do it than now? We got to get our politics on. So this whole idea with what's going down with Julian Assange, all right, sparked this particular thought. So I said, yeah, Alex Little, what's good with you? All right. All right, hold on for a second. Let me save the image. Hold on. Where was I at? All right. Okay. Queen Scott. Just shouted you out. Queen Scott, what's good with you? Yeah, I just put that package. I like you in red. Wow, what's up with all of the emojis with the little heart eyes? For real? You like me and Rebel. I like you too. All right, send me your phone number so I can call you, Soleil. Anyway, anyway, Aisha Ra, what's good with you? Aisha Ra, put your information up on the screen, all right? Anyway, like I said, please make note of this. Y'all gotta make note of this. Frontline magazine, my man, Marcus Klein, who has a school right now in Chicago, I think, and in Florida. But anyway, all right, Frontline magazine. Now, these magazines were put out some time ago, probably about 20 years ago. All right, the information is right on point. All right, Frontline magazine. We're going to talk about the information in Frontline magazine, and we're going to talk about the information in the Covert Action Information Bulletin. All right. Griff, you getting called out. Who's calling me out? You let me go back. Bruh, I'm downstairs. Come on. See how black people act? See? Yeah. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing. End up having a Sirius Mindz baby. Black people. See how y'all act? Anyway. Yeah. Plants grow in abundance around here, man. We got plants. Now y'all see the plant behind me, right? Anyway. So yeah, stop laughing, y'all. So can I get to my subject, man? So late, don't start clowning, man. I'm letting you work, King. All right, thanks, Queen. Really appreciate that. Brother, Michael Yah, I just sent you a package today. All right, so y'all look for those packages, all right? Aisha Ra, put your information up on the screen so I could shout you out, man. Let them know how dynamic that product is. All right, Julian Assange. All right, if this is the first time you're hearing Julian Assange's name, Julian Assange is the gentleman that created WikiLeaks. All right, and I'm sure you're familiar with WikiLeaks. Now listen, with this thing, the way it's going down and the way it's playing out, you definitely have to fine-tune whatever you know about politics. For Aisha Ra's product, you got to go to www.saifarmacy.com. All right, what's the name of the formula again? The Infinity. Come on, help me out. All right, I'm sure 16 is on it. Aisha Ross' website is www.saifarmacy.com. All right. Peace, AK, all the way from Indianapolis. What's good with you? Infinity Complex. Why I keep forgetting that? Infinity Complex. All right. Infinity Complex. Soleil, can you put the way you make this Infinity Complex, what you mix it with, so I can let people know? All right. Infinity Complex, www.saifarmacy.com. Because you need to take the Infinity Complex. See, why you got a clown, man? Add value to your stream. Well, we're in the process of doing that. All right. Got some people working on it. But if you'd like to discuss that, we can add value to the stream. Give me a call. We'll talk about that later. Right now, can I start this though? All right. Let me start this. Julian Assange. All right. He's the one that created WikiLeaks as another alternative news source. Let's give it to you. All right. Okay. So let's understand that, man. Not how it's filtered. Aisha Ra, you didn't text me the address. I wanted to swing by the spot today, check out where it's at. Text me the address of y'all's new spot. All right. Hey, someone said you want to come to Cleveland. Yeah, call me later. And we'll talk. Why everybody want to talk when I get on the air? Anyway, all right. So when Julian Assange started WikiLeaks, of course, anything, now remind you, there's different layers to this. If the news was reporting the news in the way that the news should have been reporting the news, we would not have to have WikiLeaks, Rents.com. It wouldn't have given birth to people like Alex Jones and Jordan Maxwell and other people that give us the real news. Before it was news.com, whatreallyhappened.com, educate-yourself.org. I'm just giving y'all the ones I go to off the top of my head. There's a couple on Facebook. They got some Facebook groups. If the Alphabet Boys was giving the news the way it's supposed to have been given, it wouldn't be any need for a Julian Assange, WikiLeaks, or anything else. All right? But since the Alphabet Boys filtered the news, Drudge Report, exactly. Y'all can put a couple of more on the screen. I'm just coming off the top of my head. The Drudge Report, and other websites that give actual facts. All right? But since the Alphabet Boys don't do that, it gives birth to the Julian Assanges of the world and WikiLeaks. All right? It says WikiLeaks co-founder Julian Assange has been arrested at the Ecuadorian embassy in London. When I saw that and read that, automatically flags went up. I said, now wait a minute. From what I know of the history of Julian Assange at the Ecuadorian embassy, I know that he was there 7 years, living in one room at an embassy. That embassy is no bigger than this house. All right, it's not some palatial mansion where you got places to walk around and do things. No cell phone service. For a few years, he didn't have it. No internet. Does it get sun? All right. Now, I know the way I'm sounding like I'm all for Julian Assange and I'm rooting for him. I'm just saying to y'all that when you talk about journalism, when you're talking about what myself and the Pills do, and Sarnetta and Dot and what a lot of people do, all right, being on the front lines, giving the news unfiltered. Of course, y'all already know IG and Facebook and YouTube, and they're going to filter it regardless. All right? Okay. So now, when you talk about WikiLeaks co-founder being in an Ecuadorian embassy, we need to ask the question, how did you get in the Ecuadorian embassy in the first place? Then, how is it? Now, help me out, y'all. And I got to get this right because I got to take my time to get this right. Okay, so let me understand something. So the Ecuadorian government the leaders, government changes hands. I got to get the guy's name who took over. Manny, no. It'll come to me in a minute. The government changes hands, right? New guy in place. Prior to the new guy being in place in Ecuador, right? Not everyone. Your president, 46 minus 1, is rah, right? For WikiLeaks. Because WikiLeaks was the one leaking the information about Hillary Clinton. Please, start connecting the dots, y'all. The new guy that's running the government now in Ecuador, what is his tie to the United States government, especially Donald, 46 minus 1, 45. All right? Okay. That's one connection we need to make. Ecuadorian embassy in London, in England now, okay, trumped up this whole idea that we're dissatisfied with this guy staying here. Basically, we looked out for you long enough. Basically, you have to go. All right? Julian Assange said, I would have left a long time ago if I knew that Barack Obama and Donald Trump were not trying to extradite me back to the United States to sit in a prison somewhere because they think I broke some laws or some ethical laws dealing with journalism. Julian Assange said, all I did was report the news that the alphabet boys, ABC, NBC, CNN, and the rest of them, Fox and all of them, won't report. All right? And since they did not and will not report the news in the way that the news should be reported, WikiLeaks decided, Julian Assange, one of the co-founders of WikiLeaks, decided that they were going to start leaking information. All right. Well, Quan S, they can rearrange and redefine the definition of any of these titles anytime they feel like it. But because now they want them in a prison, they can change the definition of what a reporter is and what a reporter is not. All right. Now, let's keep in mind, they shut down Alex Jones a minute ago on social media, period. Quietly, they shut down Minister Farrakhan on certain social media platforms. They quietly redirect URLs and signals to other places. Quietly. And y'all have witnessed this every single time I come on. They shut me down every night I come on. All right. Having to break the broadcast up. So having to have, if I got 200 people on here watching, they'll shut it down. I have to start all over, and then you got to reconnect and all this other kind of stuff. All right. So now they shut down Brother Ben X. Exactly. Exactly. So let's understand that this is not by accident, man. All right. So now, the connection between, somebody give me the name of this guy that just came into office in Ecuador, please. The gentleman's in the wheelchair. His name just slips my mind. Soon as he gets in, all of a sudden now, a month or so later, he's sick and tired of Julian Assange. Why? Let's look at the condition of the government in Ecuador. All right? And what he owes, listen to me, please. What he owes the World Bank. Marino. Thank you. I knew it began with an M. Marino. Let's look this guy up. What does Marino personally owe Donald Trump or the administration? What favors did they call in? All right. What condition is the government of Ecuador in? And let's look, and I'm willing to bet that they owe the World Bank and the IMF, the central bank, there's a couple of other major organizations and institutions that we can tie in. Once we figure out who this character Marino owes, what condition the Ecuadorian government is in, you'll make a direct connection between why they forced Assange out. The reason why they carried him out, so we can understand international politics and international law. All right? Assange did not step foot. He's still on sovereign territory now. Every embassy is sovereign. Long as you're in the embassy, no local metropolitan police force can come step inside anyone's embassy and come arrest anyone. That's sovereign territory, so to speak. This is why they carried him out. He never stepped foot outside of the control of the Ecuadorian government. This is why they carried him out. He never stepped foot outside of that. So we have to understand that. Assange took refuge in the embassy in 2012 to avoid extradition to Sweden over a sexual assault case that has since been dropped. All right. His lawyer said he was never charged. All right. He now faces U.S. federal conspiracy charges relating to one of the largest ever leaks of government secrets. Okay. How did Julian Assange get government documents in order to leak them? All right. We're asking these questions now. The United Kingdom will decide whether to extradite Assange in response to allegations by the Department of Justice that he conspired with former U.S. intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning to download classified databases. All right, now, okay. Who is Chelsea Manning? Chelsea Manning. Let's just look it up. Hold on. We're doing what the Covert Action Information Bulletin does in their formulas on how to do research. We're doing what Marcus Klein did in his book, his magazine, Frontline magazine. We're doing what Steve Coakley asked us to do a long time ago, connect the dots. Who is Chelsea Manning? What's Chelsea Manning's connection to Julian Assange? What is the Ecuadorian President Moreno's connection to Donald Trump or Barack Obama or the United States government? What is it that his government owes to the World Bank, Central Bank, the World Monetary Fund, or the IMF? All right, the International Monetary Fund, yeah, and the World Bank. Help me out. All right. You say that Chelsea Manning is a whistleblower, but who is Chelsea Manning? And what's her connection now? All right, to Assange. He faces up to 5 years in U.S. prisons if convicted on charges of conspiracy to commit computer intrusion. Let me ask you something right now. Have you ever heard of this charge? All right, conspiracy to commit computer intrusion. Have you ever heard of this charge? Help me out. Bilal, you're absolutely correct. If they go against Assange and arrest him and imprison him, the repercussions will be catastrophic. What you'll see are far more data breaches, data leaks, financial institution breaches. All right. His crew will enact revenge, and not only revenge. All right. This is an attack on the quote unquote freedom of speech that they claim Americans supposed to have. All right. All right. Come on, follow me now. Who is Chelsea Manning? All right. Help me out. We're connecting the dots right now. All right. Exactly, Malik K. Assange can establish a link between Trump and collusion, operating with certain entities out of Russia. All right. So when we start talking about freedom of speech, when we talk about journalism now, the arrest of Assange should send a shockwave to all of the news agencies, all right? Printed, online, offline, on TV, all right? All the news agencies that have a wire service to send e-magazines, e-mags to your phone. Simply because if they're going to arrest people for reporting the news, then obviously what you're getting is not the news. Help me out now. Come on now. What has he actually been arrested for? You talking about this whole idea of computer intrusion. Stop that, man. We need to find out the Julian Assange story. Who is Julian Assange? Why was he facing a case in Sweden? All right. Was it trumped up charges? What is WikiLeaks? And what is WikiLeaks? Who helped put WikiLeaks together? All right. And why are they extraditing someone that never operated on U.S. soil? How are you bringing him back to America? You're right, One Truth. He was arrested for telling the truth. That could happen to any one of us. I took journalism in school, albeit many years, I'll bet, many years ago. But those teachers never said reporting is illegal. But they infringe on the First Amendment. Exactly. The First Amendment. Now, 16. Do me a favor, please. Thanks, Alex Little. Look up John Swinton at the press club. His statements at the press club. John Swinton. I think it's from the 1850s at the press club. I need his statements so I can read them. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to, with my slow computer, I'm going to try to find it. All right. John Swinton. His quote to the press club. John Swinton, quote. All right. Let me see. All right. Now, John Swinton said in 1880, and this is only part of it. I got to find the rest. I'll wait for 16 to put it up. John Swinton said the business of the journalist is to destroy the truth. Whoa, first line. Everybody stay on topic for real. Wait, said what? Chelsea Manning is the guy, did the sex change he leaked those military for? Yeah, I think you got the wrong Chelsea Manning. All right. Let's go back. All right. The business of the journalist is to destroy the truth, to lie, to outright, to pervert, to vilify, to fawn at the feet of mammon. All right. Those are the first couple of lines. All right. We talk about John Swinton in 1880. All right. I'm only reading part of it. I'm going to read the rest in a minute. All right. Hold on. All right. All right, cool. The business of the journalist is to destroy the truth, to lie outright, to pervert, to vilify, to fawn at the feet of mammon, and to sell his country and his race for his daily bread. All right? We are tools and vessels of rich men behind the scenes. We are the jumping jacks. They pull the strings and we dance. Our talents, our possibilities, and our lives are all the property of other men. We are intellectual prostitutes. Look it up. John Swinton at the press club in 1880. Come on now. Look it up for yourself. There's no such thing in America as an independent press. We are the tools and vessels of rich men, he said. Behind the scenes, we are the jumping jacks. They pull the strings and we dance. Our talents, our possibilities, our lives, and all of our property, all of us are the property of other men. We are intellectual prostitutes. All right? Now, this is John Swinton, the New York Times editor, John Swinton, and the truth about independent press. All right? He says, I am paid $150 a week for keeping my honest opinions out of the paper that I'm connected with. They said, we're all jumping jacks for these people. There's no such thing, there's no such thing at this day of the world's history in America as an independent press. You know it and I know it, all right? There's not one of you who dare to write an honest opinion. And if you do, you know beforehand that it would never appear in print. I am paid weekly for keeping my honest opinion out of the paper I am connected with. Others of you are paid similar salaries for similar things. And any of you who would be so foolish as to write honest opinions would be out on the streets looking for another job. If I allowed my honest opinions to appear in one issue of my paper, before 24 hours, my occupation would be gone. The business of the journalist is to destroy the truth, to lie outright, to pervert, to vilify, to fawn at the feet of mammon, and sell his country and his race for his daily bread. You know it and I know it. And what folly is this toasting an independent press, is the question that he asks. We are the tools and the vessels of rich men behind the scenes. We are the jumping jacks. They pull the strings and we dance. Our talents, our possibilities, and our lives are all the property of other men. We are intellectual prostitutes. That's coming from them. John Swinton. I don't know why that came to mind. But when you start talking about independent press, when you start talking about people that put out information that bucks what you hear from the bobbleheads, from the alphabet boys that you see and hear every day on CNN and MSNBC and Fox and HLN. All right? Thank you, Marquise Morris, Eminem. All right. Let's understand this dynamic and how this works. I keep telling y'all every single night. All right, let's not fall for it. All right. This small little magazine put more information out that you could ever get. All right. One of these can cover 3 or 4 months of what they put out on the news every single day. All right. He doesn't produce this anymore. I asked him to send me the ebook to every magazine. He's working on putting those together. You kind of figured, man, this is 2001. So he got a lot of digging to do. All right. All right, if we can find them, if you can give me a link to them, I'll send it to 16. We'll put some together and create the PDFs where we can send it out to the people. But right now, Google Covert Action Information Bulletin. Google Frontline Evidence of Action. All right, Frontline Magazine. All right, we have to be able to get PDFs like this so we can keep people abreast of what's going on, so you can lay a foundation so we can begin to understand the politics that we're seeing today. And as it unfolds, you can work from that base. All right. Because if you watch the news and try to connect the dots without some kind of knowledge, not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Give thanks, man. I love y'all too in the 415. All right. All right. In the town, for real. LaShawn Thomas, peace. What's good with you? All right. So when we start talking about the information that we are seeing coming from the alphabet boys, all right, they're talking about this man's reckless hacktivism They don't even call it activism. They call it hacktivism. You mean to tell me we're sitting on here right now and you think the government don't got a list of everybody that come on here every night with me? Help me out, y'all. Your email address and your phone number. All right. Do you really believe that? Help me out. James Smith, peace. Was good. Thank you for that. All right. You know they do. So stop playing. I'm just saying to y'all that why is it now that, but because see, we got to understand something. When they start arresting their own, I mentioned Julian Assange's name the other day, and automatically a couple of people on here put white supremacy and all this other kind of stuff. All right. Let's not fall for that, y'all. We listen, we serious minds on this. All right. We're not going to just take that and dismiss it and say, okay, he's a white dude. He's a white supremacist. So let's push on and let's talk about Cardi B. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to look into it, because if they would do this to Julian Assange, what makes you think they won't do the same to me or someone else? Or Brother Ben X or whoever's on the front line, T.I. or somebody. So they said, they talk about his reckless hacktivism, all right, or campaigning for truth. This is what they see. They're trying to convince, they're trying to assassinate him in the public, among the people. It says Assange's lawyer, Jennifer Robinson, said that they would be fighting the extradition request. She said it set a dangerous precedent where any journalist could face U.S. charges for publishing truthful information about the United States. So if you're anywhere in the world, especially inside the confines of the United States government, and you tell the truth about the United States, all right, you could have boots kicking your door in. People sitting outside of your house in black vans watching your house, all right? If you listen and go on YouTube and pull up Edward Snowden and you listen to a few of his interviews, it is mind-numbing, man. The information and the data that they've put together on every single American. Steve Coakley taught us about this a long time ago. All right? Facts, Griff. They already announced that Amazon hired employees to listen to what people ask Alex in their houses. That's why I don't have Echo or any of that jazz. Alex, Echo. What's the one that they used in the movie that just came out, Us? What was the name of that one? All right. Help me out, y'all. Can y'all press the pause button for a minute? All right. Help me out. Why is it that all of these algorithms, why all of these things are named after women? All right. So we got Siri, which y'all tell me what Siri stands for. S-I-R-I. Echo. What was the other one you said? Yeah, I forgot that quick. Hold on. It's Siri, it's Echo, it's Alex. Oh wow, ain't this a bitch? Look what happened. I'm talking and they're recording my conversation. It just popped up. It says you were saying. All I did was mention Siri. Wow. Hey Siri, this is Professor Griff. I want to be free. Yeah, send me that goddamn information. Anyway, I want reparations, Siri. Anyway, shit. What was we saying? Oh, I was saying, Alexa, Siri, Echo, What was the one in the movie? Did I miss that? Secretly, I record information. Damn. The one in the movie was called what? I missed that. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I know. Disable the mic. I got you. Hold on. Y'all guys, excuse me. I'm doing 9 different things. Siri is always listening. I know. Shit. Always. Always. How many people have smart devices in your homes? All right. I'm trying to figure out why they all named after women. Why they have this feminine kind of vibration to them. That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right. I know. Even if you turn the microphone off, they can bypass it. I got you. But we've become so acclimated to having the phone near us at all times in case somebody called. Smart TV, doorbells, cameras, wash machines, smart meters, smart condoms, smart IUDs, smart Norform patch, smart contraceptives, smart whatever the hell. Got you. Why does the United States government want to extradite Assange? All right. Why does I know this is not your normal conversation because we're not talking about what happened yesterday in some city somewhere, whatever. We're talking about some politics right now. And sometimes, Alexa, stop talking when you say her name. Okay. Got you. So I know sometimes we have to do that. All right. I'm trying to get us acclimated to start leaning towards, all right, alternative information. This is only an introduction to Frontline and Covert action. We're going to dive deeper and listen. Straight up, y'all. I went into the library. So I got I'm trying to find the PDFs to this stuff. This is cool. These are heavy as hell. This is cool. If this is not digitized to the point where we can get it out to the people, then what good is it? We're gonna go over every single one every night, which take us a damn year. No, we gotta figure this out. All right. If someone want them and y'all want to scan them and put it in a PDF, shit, call me. I'll send them to you. Make it happen. But y'all know I ain't got that kind of time. So I'm asking Marcus and I'm asking other people. All right. But we need the information. And then if we fast forward, what are this information right here? Speech interpretation and recognition interface. Speech interpretation and recognition interface, Siri. All right. Okay. We got to digitize this. I let Marcus Klein know. I'm going to let him know again tonight. I don't know who to contact about the covert action because you talk about U.S. strategic interests in the Pacific. You talk about different authors contributed to this and they went in. You see, this is what WikiLeaks was about. This is what rents.com is about. This is what all those websites that we refuse to go on, all right, are about. Because we want juicy gossip, all right? Speech interpretation and recognition interface. Thanks, Carrie A. Thanks, 16. All right? Hassan leaked videos to the army killing innocent people in Iraq. Where did Assange get the information from? All right? Tito Z. Where did Assange get the information from? Is what I want to know. What we want to know. All right. I can't leak anything that I don't have. All right. And then once I get it in my hand, do I do the journalist duty and get it out to the people? What do I do? Thank you, Jay Thomas. I really appreciate that. The dark web holds tons of information. That was going to be my conversation on Monday about the dark web and what kind of information is sitting on there. All right. Someone always says, Professor Griff, man, you be going deep, man, on your show, man. I'm surprised you're still alive. You understand what I'm saying? Alexa, actively leaking and eavesdropping exclusive activities. Damn. Cortana is another listener. What's with all these listening devices? So you said Chelsea Manning had access to the military information. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Now we're doing some research. But this is what I'm trying to get y'all acclimated to do. Let's not just say what's right on the top of our heads. Let's do the research so we can have an intelligent conversation. Where is the dark web, you ask? That's a question. Can somebody tell him how to access the dark web? How do you get to the dark web? The mere mention of the dark web, because that information is only given to certain circles of people. Assange got the information from Chelsea Manning. How many Chelsea Mannings are there? And then I need y'all to be very frank and upfront with me and bold. What happened to Chelsea Manning? I'm gonna stay on that question until I get an answer. What happened to Chelsea Manning? Help me out. It's the dark web also. Don't confuse the people. WAQ Sano. Don't confuse the people. All right? It's the dark web and the deep web. On the move, Pam. I'm doing my show right now. All right? I got to call you back, sis. No, I'm going to rent a car. I'm good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Peace. On the move. All right? What happened to Chelsea Manning? Stanley Baptiste said you have to switch your search engine. Well, give us the search engine to go to. What search engine should we be using to avoid that? It says PCMag.com states that the reason the voices are women is because they represent what a personal assistant sounds like. Someone that is always behind a man. Carrie A. Thank you very much, Carrie. Really appreciate that. See, we got some very intelligent individuals here. Chelsea Manning was sentenced to 35 years for what? You better have a VPN and don't use your regular device. What, Jay Thomas? We got to talk on a third grade level. All right. What is a VPN? All right. See, a lot of times when y'all use this language, y'all lock us out of the conversation because we don't know. That's like me saying, what's a BFR? And then when you find out the BFR is a big fucking rock, then you be like, oh, I got it. What's a VPN? No, I know we're not going on the dark web here. No, I got you. All right. Now, why are some people referring to Chelsea Manning as a dude and some of y'all referring to her as a woman? It says that Chelsea Manning was accused of espionage in July 2013. You said she wouldn't snitch. What happened to her? VPN is virtual private network. All right. He was a dude. So Chelsea Manning was a woman that turned herself into a dude. Virtual private network. It always anonymity on the internet and changing your IP address. Okay, I got you. All right. Chelsea Manning is trans. What does trans mean? I don't have the handbook. I don't know what that is. Man turned into a woman. Okay. Y'all got to say that. I don't know what these terms are. I don't even live in that world like that. All right. He was born a man. Okay. Thank you very much. Now we're educating the people. So if someone sees this and they don't know the language, transgender, like transformer, transgender, I got you. All right. I got you. So when someone listens to this and sees this, okay, we will know. We're educated now. All right. I want people to go on and be educated so we can have an intelligent conversation, because this kind of stuff breeds ignorance. All right. When we talking code and all that kind, ain't no talking in goddamn code on here. This is the damn internet. There's no other way. We can't talk in code. All right. You said be careful, for real. Them people are looking to jam us up for doing ish like that in the world. Okay. What else can we say? If we're talking about these subjects, we got to talk about it. What else we going to do? I talk in code by day for a living. Good luck. It's hard for talking code right now. I'm trying to reach the average dude that's not on here right now, that's somewhere smoking or drinking or playing goddamn video games or, playing basketball or something. Wait for him to get home so we can communicate with him. Manny was raised a boy, and the younger teenager told his mother and close friends that he was gay. Okay. All right. And he decided to be a woman. Okay, I got you. We got that point. Let's move forward. All right. Okay. Anyway, so we're trying to we got to bring this to a close, but keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on with Julian Assange, simply because all the other journalists that are out there that speak truth to power. Now watch all these alternative news sources. They're going to start getting real quiet, or they're going to bend, or they're going to break. All right. Okay. Our time is coming to a close. I'm going to see y'all on Monday night. We're going to dive into this. Unless something go down over the weekend and I need to report it, I'll be on. All right. If not, I'll talk to y'all on Monday night at 9 o'clock. All right. I love y'all to life. You're right. We can't have a whole bunch of filters, else the information won't get out. All right. May 8th, Soleil in Atlanta, Georgia, or Go Veg, and Soleil July 20th, Nicholas Brooklyn in Brooklyn, and Soleil June 22nd in Kansas City, Missouri. I will be in Philly tomorrow, both days, at Uncle Bobby's Saturday and Black and Nobel on Sunday. My phone number is 678-557-2919. I love y'all to life, man. It's Professor Griff, all right, for Sirius Mindz. Whatever you could donate, I'd really appreciate that. My cash app is $ Professor Griff. Throw $1, a food stamp, whatever you got. I love y'all to life, man. You're very beautiful, beautiful people. Love y'all to life, man. It's Professor Griff. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously. Oh, give thanks, Queen Sky. I'm going to travel safe, man. Hopefully I'm in the bosom of the Creator. And the Creator, he or she will see me through. All right, back to these microphones. All right. Quan S, I got some people coming over next week. We're going to dive into this broadcasting network. We're going to get it up to par, and we're going to put that equipment to some use. All right, this is Professor Griff. I got to go pack for tomorrow. Peace. I love y'all to life. Peace. All right, let me get some music to go out to. Oh, give thanks, man. This is the instrumental to my single, Behind Enemy Minds, which I shot 2 videos for. Hustle is gonna come and she's gonna weave those 2 videos together in one story. It should be kind of dope. We're saving that. Alright, we're gonna present that a little bit later on. As a matter of fact, I'm doing 2 more songs in the lab, trying to make it happen.
First things first, I'm a hands on this verse, cause it's my first day back at work. Let's get it straight from the rip. Don't cast the spit. I'm catching bodies in a mosh pit. The rebel caught in the crosshair. I move in silence, black fist in the air. The game plan is simple. Beat on the metal, shade on the mental. Now here's a gift from the rebel. Boosie's bass, Hendrix on the treble. The X-Men is back. Classic tactics, factual magic.
Shout out to Deanwood Hats. Really appreciate you, man. Alright. Really appreciate you. Shout out to Haru Graphics.
I'm back in black.
Tyson Gravity. Peace, man. Shout out to Mel. Seamstress.
Kettle metal right down to the dead end.
Alright, so I gotta go. Peace, man. Yo, 16. We gotta get Johnny Taylor, Quan, Queen Scott, Block Boy. We gotta get everybody's email because we gotta put this newsletter together, man. Yo, we late. We gotta, yeah. I'm getting the we gotta make it happen, man. Appreciate you. You already know that, soldier. Mr. Will. Alright. Mr. Will, I got it on deck, bro, for real. Making it happen. Alright. The Deanwood Hats. This is really put together well, man. Alright, you got a link, Will, that you want to put up? Trying to get me some Sirius Mindz joints. 16, you think it's a sell? If we got some Sirius Mindz joints? I'm gonna contact my man. Heru. See if he can design some Sirius Mindz t-shirts and hats. I think that'll be dope. Alright. Alright, peace. Y'all take care. I gotta go.